Can I just say, I love how it says perfect chaos, as if it doesn't know what we just did. Anyways, hey guys, it's 3 and welcome back to more Sonic Adventure. Last time, we finished Supersonic's story, thus completing the story modes of every single character. In this time, we are going to be starting the trial mode. You can go down here to emblem results and see, look how many emblems we have to get. We're gonna be here a while. Anyways, we could go into the action stage trials, but I actually want to start with the minigame trials today. I want to do that just so we get some of these things out of the way for right now. Most minigames are available to Sonic and Tails. It doesn't matter who you pick. We haven't played as Sonic in a while, so I say let's go ahead and do these as him. And starting off, the first one we have is Sky Chase Act 1. To get the emblem on this stage, you have to earn 8,000 points. It's not too bad, honestly, but I'm not gonna lie, this is not my first attempt. As far as tips go, I can just say, try and get as big a combo as you can, make sure you shoot the projectiles of the red cannons, and try not to get hit. That's about all I can really give you. The rest is kind of down to luck if your shots actually land, because sometimes it just curves right around them, and yeah, just have fun. Now, I want to take some time here to talk about how we're going to be going about the trials here. We've already seen all of these stages. We've done them all. We've, most of the time, actually cleared what's required to get the emblems, but, you know, can't get them until after you do them in trial mode, which is kind of annoying. Unless you go to the adventure field and go back to them. Then you can do that, but this is just quicker. For that reason, there's going to be some times where I think it would just be better if we sped these things up and got along with it. And for some parts like that, I have some things that I want to talk about relating to the game, either that we couldn't talk about during the game, or just some things that didn't fit because we had other things going on, other things to talk about. But now would be the perfect time to bring all that stuff up. I actually have quite a few things that I can talk about relating to this game. So, without further ado, let's get started! So, I want to address the elephant in the room, the most famous of cut content in Sonic Adventure, and it takes place right here in Sky Chase Act 1. A while ago in a gaming magazine, as part of a press release of screenshots to advertise and fill the pipe for the game, same way they do now, there was a boss that was shown off which isn't in the final level. That boss is a robotic dragon. However, the files for this dragon is still in the game, and you can get it in via hacking. He is fully modeled and textured, however, he only has a complete flying animation. He can breathe fire through more hacking, but it doesn't do any damage. He just flies behind the player without any real AI, so he appears to have been scrapped very early in production. Although a lot of people have theorized he would have been the one to shoot the tornado out of the sky instead of the egg carrier, and I personally think he probably was going to be replaced as the boss of Act 2, since there are some screenshots of him also being in Act 2. Going back to Sky Chase itself though, while you're probably aware it is a reference to Sonic 2 in the Sky Chase level in there, the levels themselves were modeled after Panzer Dragoon, which is another one of Sega's games. While Sonic Adventure is simplified, the game's control scheme is nearly identical. In my opinion, I think this could be why they thought of putting a dragon into Sky Chase itself, as just like a nice little Easter egg callback to another one of their IPs. That would have been really cool. But also, kind of a funny story, shortly after I started this series, Sega announced Panzer Dragoon is getting an HD remake for the Switch, and it's going to be coming out this winter. So if you're interested in it, that's going to be probably the best way to play it, because I highly doubt anyone owns a Sega Saturn. And while we're kind of still talking about control schemes, I want to give a quick reminder for anyone playing the Steam version of Sonic Adventure and trying to get all the emblems. I mentioned BetterSADX before, so I'm not going to bring it up all again, but there are issues particularly bad with Sky Chase levels themselves, to where enemy AIs are less active at higher resolutions. Therefore, there won't be enough lock-on targets for you to get the point score. If you can get it otherwise, I have tried, I have failed. That's amazing. But otherwise, I recommend getting the BetterSADX mod for the Steam version, or simply just running the game in 480p if you do not want to get the mod. To get the emblem on Sky Chase Act 2, you have to earn 20,000 points, which Game Ready the Cannon gives you quite a bit, and they keep firing those red projectiles at you at the end, so it's really no big deal. We did it in our first playthrough, and we could do it here, although here it took me a few attempts. Kind of a shame that you can't get it during the normal story mode, but there we go. There's our emblem. That doesn't show up for some reason, but we got it. I promise you. If I scroll down here, yep, see, now it says we got it. Oh, it even did better than how I did when we first played through. Okay, Ice Cap doesn't have any emblems to it, but Sand Hill does. You can do this with Sonic or Tails. We played as Tails through this the first time. Let's do Sonic now. And oh boy, Sand Hill. I think out of the minigame missions, this is possibly the worst. There is some janky physics on this, and to get the emblem, you have to earn 10,000 points. I have been here quite a while before. I am not looking forward to this as far as tips go. Skip dash pads. Oh, because they said you out of control like that. And, pray. That's it. Pray. Just try and get as big of a combo as you can. And this is very, very tricky. Don't be too upset if you don't get the first run. The best part about these rings is that they actually don't have any hit boxes at the edge, so you can't, like, bump into them. But they, it's still a little bit wonky. Mainly just the physics on the sand. It's very easy to get caught on rocks and just to miss things and get turned around. It's not very fun, but just get as big of a combo as you can, and there. Yeah, see, that wasn't a half-bad attempt, but that wasn't even close. Oh, boy. What the what? Oh, hold up. I didn't know that thing's floating. I mean, this is a bad run, so I just wanted to see that, but wow. Oh, also, when you hit restart, this one you're probably not aware of if you're used to the modern games, it takes a life, so if you see me with less lives, that's why. Your lives don't carry over in trial mode, so don't worry about that. Just a little reminder, you don't have to go through all these rings in a certain order to get a combo. It's just after a certain amount of time of not passing through one, your combo will break. That makes it a little bit easier, but still I consider this the most challenging sub-game emblem to get. Just remember, jumping is your friend. You can use it to get around some wonky obstacles and skip dash pads, and your biggest obstacle of them all is going to be the wonky physics. Oh, I think this is gonna be it. Oh, I think this is going to be it. 42 combo! Oh! 1,400 points! Yes! For the record, I have been here for 45 minutes before. Not right now, but before. It's taking me like an hour to get to the symbol before. Yes! Whoa! Okay. The next one, you can get this emblem with any character at all. It doesn't matter which, we're just gonna go for Sonic for the first one because we have Twinkle Circuit. This is different from how it is in Twinkle Park, where it's just a little course where you're racing some robots. This is an actual full-fledged racetrack. How you get the first emblem on this? Just finish. That's it. You're not racing against anyone else at all. It's just you, and all you have to do is finish, and you get the emblem. This is the easiest emblem to get in the game, in my opinion, if you're going for them, like outside the story mode. Story mode, there's plenty of easy ones. You get everyone for finishing the stage, and there's quite a few easy stages, so yeah. Just don't fall off, and you'll get the emblem. That's basically it, because if you fall off, there's no respawning whatsoever. I think you can plug up a second controller and do two-player mode with this. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I don't know if this game has any two-player mode. I'm probably thinking of Sonic Adventure 2 more, because, yeah, I am. As far as I know, this has, like, no two-player. So I think it's just a time attack. It would be cool if it was two-player. You know what, if this has multiplayer, let me know, because I don't really have a second controller for this. So, I mean, it'd be nice to test out, but, yeah. I kind of don't anyone really want to see this. This is just the same thing, and you can see the times set by the CPU are so easy to beat, and Sonic here is a little speed character, so he goes fast. And of course, I think I mentioned this before, but collecting rings supposedly increases your speed. I've never noticed that, so yeah. Oh, I did better than on my first lap. Cool. Well, we only have a little bit more to go. It's our final lap. There are more courses, but we're gonna get into those at a later point because they're not really needed for emblems. And yeah, there's a lot to go on here in Twinkle Park, or not Twinkle Park, Twinkle Circuit. This is a cool little mini game, but it doesn't control very well, so I don't find it particularly fun. I will say I do like the music that plays. It's an instrumental version of It Doesn't Matter's course, and I really do love it. I think it's just a really good song. But we're already here, final lap, and cross the finish line. There we go. That was not bad at all. It will give you your time here, but we don't really need it. 46 emblems. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and quit so that way I can change characters. So you can go ahead and continue and just do it as many times as you want. You know, Big, I think he'd be good at sitting in a car. Just to show you that literally any character can do this. Here we go. You know, I think I'm actually gonna let you guys listen to this really cool music while I speed this up here, because this is the exact same track, it's just a different character. Everyone controls a little bit differently, but it's not bad. But either way, it's the same course. We just went through it. We don't really need to see too much of it again. And to get this second emblem, all you need to do is finish it in a set period of time, which, I'm gonna be real, I couldn't find that time. I assume it's the CPU set, which if that's the case, you really don't need any help beating 7 minutes. Come on. If you do, there's more wrong with you. But anyways, enjoy listening to the beautiful song while we finish this. That's why you don't look at your cat and drive, okay? Well, we're here at the end anyways. Just have to get across the finish line, and there we are. Okay, real simple. Got the emblem. You'll have absolutely no problems with this one at all. And the last one we need is actually exclusive to Amy, and that is Hedgehog Hammer. Yep, we're going back to this, and it's really cool that it has a little bit of a trial mode. I like that, actually, because I must admit, I'm a little fond of this minigame. But to get the first emblem, you need to beat the initial high score, which I believe is 2,000 points. So this seemed to work for me last time. This one obviously isn't too bad. You have to do it in the story if I can. No, excuse me. Hey. Oh boy. I say it's not too bad, and I immediately just like fail it miserably. Oh! Oh, come on. Oh, if I can get one more supersonic, I'll get this. There we go. I think it's 2,000 points. I am pretty sure it's 2,000 points. Is it 2,000 points? Game over. Yada, yada, yada. Game over. Did I get the emblem? Yes, I did. Okay, it is 2,000 points. Cool. And this next one. To get the second emblem on this, you have to beat your high score. Oh boy, so, wish me luck. It's recommended that you actually don't get too high of a score on your first playthrough just for this reason, but, I apparently don't listen. Oh, wait a minute, I got it? No, I thought I had to beat my high score. I barely broke 3,000. You know what? I'm gonna roll with it. If you barely have to break 3,000 points, I am perfectly okay with that. And I do believe that is all of the sub-game trials completed. But I actually want to go into the adventure field here for a little bit because it's been a while since we saw our Chow, and I think we owe it to them to stop in and say hi. Hello, everybody. How have you been? Have you been good, my little... Sonic, get up the ledge. Have you been good, my little Scourge? Oh gosh, Joy is adorable. Is it just me, or is Joy looking a little more blue? Looks a little more blue than green. But that's cool. That's cool. Look at him. He's growing. Oh no! I want you to know I love you. And this is how I symbolize my love. Just... Okay. Okay. Oh, yay! You're happy. Oh, you're tired. Okay. Cool. And I saw you over here. Hi there, Goldie. Goldie looks so happy. Oh, just a little, like, candy-colored lion. That's so cool. I love Goldie. Oh, what? Oh, the instrument's clipping through his... Oh, he's a shovel. It's clipping through... Oh, no. No, what is he playing the drum. Okay, the model's a little bit weird right there. I don't know what was going on, but okay. I think I saw our last little baby over here. There you are. Hi, turtle. Just doing a little spin dance. Cool. It's been a while since we checked on these guys, so I thought it'd be nice to stop in and say hi. So, there we go. We've stopped in, we've said hi, and I think it's time we head to the Mystic Ruins and say hi to all of our other babies. Yeah, so I need to talk with you guys. So, they didn't technically evolve off camera? Alright, what happened was I got through, I filmed this entire part, I spent a long time on it. I did so good. Would you guys believe me that I beat my high score on Hedgehog Hammer? I got 6,300 points. And everything went good. The recording was great. And I go to stop the recording, and I realized something. Something a test recording couldn't cover for. I forgot to start recording in the first place. I was so upset because I waited and waited for these guys to evolve, and then to find out I wasn't recording after I'd done everything with the Chow. That was, like the save file here in the emblem stuff, that can be rolled back. These guys can't. So that's upsetting. I do still, however, have the audio because that's recorded separately. The audio was recorded, so if you want to hear my reactions to them evolving, here you go. I will make sure you evolve, Flippy. Just do it, please. Sunny, I know you want to evolve, don't you? Rockabye otter in the treetop. Now just evolve so I can move on with my life. Finally! Yes! Coming in, a simple otter, but coming out, a beautiful swim type. And the cute little otter parts turn pink. Pink. The colors of the animal parts change when they evolve. And I don't know, that's a weird choice. Salvari's just dancing over there alone. Oh, I was gonna give him some fruit so that would be motivation to evolve, but finally! There we go, Flippy. I've been waiting here forever, but I'm waiting here like 5 minutes. Let's be real, in the game, that's like forever. I know, Salvari, I'm excited too. We have another Scourge. So let's go ahead and work this out. We have 2 fly types, 2 run types, and 2 swim types. We have 0 neutral types, and absolutely no power types either. So, Flippy, you're cute. And now you're just green and cute. Why are so many Chow green? Oh! This is a problem. Where'd he go? Oh, no. So, yeah. It was really funny, too, because I was going up to Flippy like, do you want to evolve? And he would just shake his head like, no. It was... I'm so upset I lost all of that, but there's not really much more that can be done. We have these guys here now, and Salvari, of course, is doing great as the little emotionless thing she is. And these guys were both motivated by food to evolve. I fed them, they had naps, and then they're like, okay, we'll evolve now. So, yeah, they're both green. We have an army of green Chow now. But this also means, with the egg carrier garden, we already named the Chow. Everyone has already been given their names, but I do, of course, have the clips of actually entering the names in on the VMU and stuff because that's recorded off my camera. I remembered to hit record on that. So let's go ahead and go through what everyone was named. Starting with this little guy. Unfortunately, it's a very dreary day today, so this doesn't have good lighting, but what else is new? Where are we going? Why do they always want to ask that? You know what? You're a cute little guy. Utopia. Aw, that made him happy. Okay. Alright, you ready to get named, fella? Let's get you your name. This name comes from Windstorm Kins, and it's not Taco. I'm actually kind of surprised the name never came up. But they suggested the name Raven. And I must admit, I really, really like that name. There we go, there's Raven. But anyways, I thought it'd be really cute and match his color pattern if this little dude became a skunk. Plus, skunks also draw on the ground, and that is like adorable. And the skunks in this game are adorable, okay? Okay, little part seal, it's your turn to learn what you were named. Look, don't be so tired. You have to learn what you were named the other day, okay? Stop shaking your head. Be excited. All right, what do you have to say for us? Oh, he fell. Okay, what do you have to say? let's go to the city. Party! Ah! Ah! Okay, buddy, name time, name time. Okay, so this name comes from Hunter 2020kins, who suggested the name Margaret. I've seen a lot of strong characters that are named Margaret, so I think it's a very nice little name for her. And to represent how strong she is, I figured we could make her into a kangaroo. But I am going to try to evolve her into a power type, because we don't really have any power types here. And frankly, I think a power type kangaroo would look pretty gosh darn cool. Alright, mister, you ready to find out what your name is? No. Hey! Come on now! Don't be like that. Okay, here's his name. So what do you have to say this time? I don't want to go for a walk! Okay. We've got another problem child on our hands, everybody. Just another problem child. So for this last name, I really like it. It's from Starry Cat 144, and they suggested the name Louie, because his eyes look like Louie from DuckTales. I don't particularly watch the show, but I love that so much, and I can't think of a more fitting name for him. There you go, Louie. All right, last one in. Also, yes, your eyes have not been deceiving you. I have been being stared at by a cat this entire time. Say hi, lady. I said I wanted to make Louie a penguin, and you know what? Louie's named after a duck. Penguin, duck, they're like the same thing, right? He's gonna have eyebrows. He's gonna have eyebrows whether he likes it or not. And there we go. There's everyone's name. We have Raven, Margaret, and Louie. I really like those names, actually. And we actually did get one suggestion for an animal, but the animal was a sea otter, and we kind of already have an otter, and I don't want to do repeat animals just because we're not going to be able to see all of them as is. I apologize. I really should have specified it more. Oh, I didn't. Oh! Louie! What? Excuse me while I regain my composure here, but what was that? So this also brings me to my final thing I want to talk about with the Chow Garden. If you saw in the little emblem results, there are emblems to get in the Chow Garden, but you have to grind for them. I'm not going to be doing this all on camera. That would be very excessive, but it's still going to need to be done, and I think this might be a good opportunity to say, hey, let's do some of it on a live stream, because we all know how good I am with actually live streaming. And this is also kind of what I was alluding to with this will probably be our last chance to name a Chow kind of thing, because Chow can mate and have another egg. And if that happens, we'll probably just name them during the live stream. But it's not a guarantee that'll happen. It might happen, it might not. Of course, not all the grinding would be done on the live stream. That would be excessive. Like, we'd be there for 10 hours probably. I like Chow. I don't think I could take that much of him. And there's still a ton of things we need to cover in the Chow world and about the Chow world, but we're gonna go ahead and do that at a later point in time. So anyways, I think we've done enough for this part. And next time, we'll be starting off on Sonic's Trials. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. You know, I'm starting to wonder if this really is a bad tactic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I actually? I made my stupid eyes. You know, I take it back. That tactic is a very good tactic. Oh.